Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, continuing with the King of the Hill tournament. Today's game is game 42. The 1940 Detroit Tigers, world champions, and the 1938 current Kings of the Hill, who are 3-0, the 1938 New York Yankees. Tigers were led by many stars. They had Hank Greenberg, Charlie Gehringer, not unfamiliar with winning American League pennants. They also had a pitcher by the name of Bobo Newsom, one of the characters of his day. He pitched on 15 different major league teams, finished with over 200 wins in his career, but was only the second pitcher after Jack Powell to finish with over 200 wins, but also over more than that, more than 200 losses. Once won 30 games pitching in the PCL before he debuted in the major leagues. That's disputed. Maybe he won 12 games, maybe he won 30. Bobo says, who are you going to believe? The people who are writing the record books or the one who did it? Bobo was traded 15 times. He could win 20 games. He did it 3 times. He also lost 20 games 3 times. But his best season was in 1940 when he was 21-5. But the character, so much so that he even had manager Leo DeRocher begging his management to trade him away. He was a somewhat unlucky pitcher. While traveling to spring training in 1932, he drove his car over a cliff and survived the accident, but broke his leg. When his leg healed, he decided to go to an auction for mules. One of the mules kicked the same leg that was broken and re-broke the same leg. Took a line drive off the leg against Earl Averill of Cleveland. He went on to finish the game, shook off the pain, pitched a complete game. And then we got back to the clubhouse, told the trainer, I got news for you. I think my leg is broke. It was x-rayed and it was broke. He finished the game with a broken leg. He was a tough man. The next year, there was a bunt play that was fielded by third baseman Ozzie Virgil, who threw across, or Ozzie Bluich, who threw across the field. Newsom was covering first. He missed the throw and it caught him in the jaw, broke his jaw. But he continued to pitch and finished a 1-0 4-hit shutout with a broken jaw. Today, Bobo Newsom's Tigers take on the Yankees. Starting lineups coming up next. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Here's today's starting lineups for the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. First for the 40 Tigers, Martell, McCroskey, Gehringer, Greenberg, York, and Campbell, Higgins, Tebbetts, and Bridges. For the Yankees, Crossetti, Rolf, DiMaggio, Gehrig, Heinrich, and Dickey, Gordon, Selkirk, and Pearson. Monty Pearson's on the mound. He's ready to go, and Dick Bartell steps into the box for the Detroit Tigers. I'll be using 6 dice, rating them in red, white, blue order, and purple, yellow, green order, following the red, white, and blue. 6-5 is the roll for Dick Bartell that's popped up on the infield around home plate and caught by the catcher, Bill Dickey, for the first out. That brings up Barney McCroskey, along with Hank Greenberg, led the Tigers in batting average in 1940. Both of them hit .340. McCroskey's role is a 1-6, and that is a ground ball hit to shortstop. Crossetti scoops and throws to Gehrig, 2 outs. And here is Charlie Gehringer, Hall of Fame second baseman for the Tigers. His role is a 2-6, and that is a fly ball to Tommy Heinrich in right field. So the Tigers are retired in the first. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first. No score with the Yankees coming to bat. Curveball pitcher Tommy Bridges completes his warm-up tosses. He is from Gordonsville, Tennessee. and one of the top two pitchers for the Tigers rotation for several years. Here's the pitch to Frank Crosetti. His roll is a 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Crosetti. And 6-3 is a double, leadoff double for the Crow. Brings up Red Rolf. Rolf rolls a 6-5. That's a pop-up. On the infield, Pinky Higgins takes charge and makes the catch. Brings up Joe DiMaggio. His roll is a 4-6. That's a fly ball to right field. Play is made and the runner holds. 2 outs. It's going to be up to Lou Gehrig to get that run home. Lou Gehrig's roll is a 1-4. That's a fly out to left field. No runs on a hit. We go to the top of the second. No score. Hank Greenberg, who homered 41 times to lead the Tigers in 1940, leads off against Sue Pearson, top of the second inning. His roll is a 45. That's a base on balls to Greenberg. Brings up Rudy York, another powerful hitter in this Tiger lineup, 33 bombs in 1940. 1-1 roll for York. That is going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, a 2-run home run over the right center field fence. A long drive by Rudy York puts the Tigers on top, 2-0. That one nearly brought rain. So thunder in the middle of the Tigers lineup. That brings up Bruce Campbell, still nobody out. His roll is a 2-4. Fly ball to Heinrich in right field, makes the catch, 1 out. Pinky Higgins is the batter. His roll is a 2-2, and that's a base hit for Pinky Higgins. Third Tiger to reach in the second inning. Now Bertie Tebbetts. It's beginning to rain lightly here in Tiger Stadium. When I lived in California, I had a friend who was quite a bit older than I was that went to high school with Bertie Tebbetts. Tebbetts' roll is a 4-2, and that's a base on balls. Misery continues for the Yankees, first and second, only 1 down, and we are out of dice rolls. I think I'll go ahead and roll all 6 pairs. We'll start again with the red dice. Still only 1 out in the inning. 4-4 roll to the pitcher, Tommy Bridges. That's an 8 with runners on first and second. And that's a single over shortstop. Higgins on second will score. RBI for Bridges. Tebbetts, I think, is a slow runner. No, he's not. Average speed. Will stop at second base. So first and second, 3-0 Detroit. Top of the order, and Dick Bartell. Dick Bartell's role is a base on balls. Bases are full of Tigers, and it looks like they're going to bat around here in the second inning. Barney McCoskey, 340 hitter. His role is a 2-1. That is a 12 with the bases loaded. And the infield playing back. That's a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. So the Tigers don't quite hit around the lineup. They send 8 batters to the plate, score 3 runs on 3 hits. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Tommy Heinrich leads off the last of the second for the Box Bombers. 3-2 roll for Heinrich. That is a ground ball to second base, taken by Gehringer to throw to first. 1 down. Bill Dickey. 3-4 is his roll. That's a fly ball to center field. Barney McCoskey with a catch. 2 outs. And Flash Gordon rolls a 3-3 roll. That's going to be a double for Flash Gordon. Yanks have a man in scoring position. Here's our favorite, Twinkletall Selkirk. His roll is a 3-5. That's going to be 40 with a runner on second. Tigers defense is fielding column 3. Catcher fumbles a plate bouncer, safe at first. Error on the catcher. So that's an error on Bertie Tebbetts. First and third Yankees, and the pitcher due up. Ronnie Pearson, his roll is a 2-5. 23. Could be an unusual play. Game called because of rain. Well, the rain is pouring and the fans are filing out of the stadium. Everything that has just happened is wiped off the boards. Take away York's 2-run home run and the Tigers' 3-run second inning that put them into a 3-0 lead. We will rewind it and start over again tomorrow. This does burn the pitchers. The starting pitchers will move to the 4th spot in the pitching rotations. Tomorrow the Yankees will send Spud Chandler out on the mound. He'll be facing Fred Hutchinson, the 4-starter for the Detroit Tigers. All of that, weather permitting. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day, and may God bless.